Joshua was a witness to all the events of the Exodus. He knew that the sun had stood still. He knew that the rotation of the earth had slowed and stopped. He knew of the new calendar. Most importantly, he knew that the angel of the Lord, Mars, had caused these things. Now, more to the point, the son of Nun saw how Moses and Aaron commanded the planet to achieve specific results. After all, Moses and Aaron performed many of these miracles openly for all to see. He also saw how Moses and Aaron used the rod to command the planet. According to the Book of Mormon, the power given to Moses was in a rod. Now, we've made the case in earlier videos that it was the rod of Aaron within the Ark of the Covenant that parted the Jordan River and brought down the walls of Jericho. Just prior to crossing the Jordan, the Lord informed Joshua that he would magnify him before Israel as he did Moses. Joshua would have the same power as Moses. If the patterns and promise held, Joshua would have the same power as Moses did and wield it in the same way. He would use the rod as Moses did. Now we know, for example, that Joshua saw Moses raise the rod in battle against Amalek, thereby ensuring victory. In fact, Moses told Joshua, who was to lead the battle, that he would stand at the top of the hill with the rod of God in his hand. In a similar manner, Joshua, at the command of the Lord, raised a spear toward the city of Ai, ensuring victory in battle. The Jewish Encyclopedia cites the claim that this spear was, in fact, Aaron's rod. Joshua had received the rod from Moses and used it in his wars. According to the claim, Joshua used the rod in all his wars, which only makes sense. That would mean that he used it against the Amorites. Though not explicitly stated, Joshua likely raised the rod during the battle. The Lord, referring to the planet Mars, obeyed accordingly and slew the armies of the Amorites with great slaughter. With the day coming to a close and the battle not yet finished, Joshua then raised the rod to stop the sun and moon as he had seen Moses do. Now we know that there were others who commanded planets in support of ancient Israel. Deborah called upon the stars to fight against the kings of Canaan, led by Sisera. We do not have an account described how Deborah commanded the planets. She may have used the rod. As a judge of Israel and prophetess, she would have had access to the rod of Aaron. Elijah also called on a planet, specifically Mars, to send down fire to destroy the messengers of the king of Moab, Ahaziah. The command to bring down fire from the planet above was implied and not direct. The planet, as a sentient being, knew that Elijah was a man of God and therefore was required to act on his authority. Elijah made a similar implicit command when he beseeched the Lord during the contest with the priests of Baal, to demonstrate that he was the God in Israel and Elijah was his prophet. The Lord again, the planet Mars, sent down plasma, burning the sacrifice and altar.